And I think we are in the building. It says I'm live. I hope that means we live. And I think we are. Welcome, everybody. Are we in the building yet? Is Facebook populating? Is Facebook notifying? There they are. I see the eyeballs popping in. What's up, good people? My name is Brian Beane, proud founder of the Extra Digit Movement. We are making some big things happen tonight. I appreciate you guys for joining us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate it. Kim Whitfield, what's up? Texas in the building. LaComba Morgan is in the building from the Gump. I appreciate you, man. So listen, we're going to talk income shifting tonight. We're going to talk about the rules of the wealthy. We're going to talk about the things they did not teach you in school. We're going to talk about all these things that the big three do to get money out of your pocket when guess what? You should be having that money for yourself. So the only way I can show you guys how to do this is to give you a quick educational breakdown on how to shift the money in your household back to you and from the big three. Then show you how to take that money and put it in a position where you can make money with money. And then not only show you how to make money with money, show you how to leave a legacy for your family from your own home-based business. Believe it or not, we're going to do all of that in a very, very short period of time. Again, my name is Brian Beane, and the Extra Digit Movement is about showing you how to increase your net worth one digit at a time. So what I'm going to do real quick, I'm just going to go to Facebook and I'm going to see if I can start a watch party. I highly recommend that if you guys are on Facebook, you start a watch party, because why not have the masses know about this incredible information when the American economy right now is kind of in question. So I'm going to go ahead and have my watch party going. I hope you guys do the same, and I'll be right back with you guys in a second. If you're brand new, also, you can grab a pen and a piece of paper. We're going to talk about the rules of the wealthy. These are things that they don't teach you in schools. These are things that wealthy people talk about at the dinner table all the time that people who don't have money just don't talk about. And I don't know why, but it's time for us to change that. Right? I don't know why we don't discuss our finances, but it's time for us to change that. I don't know why we're ashamed of talking about money, but it's time for us to change that. You bring about what you think about. So if all you think about is struggling and living check to check and making money every Friday and then getting some overtime, then that's what we bring about. But if you understand that money is a tool and you worked for it and you deserve it, then guess what? You get it. So these are the kind of things we're going to show you. And all I'm doing now is going live and having my watch party, and I hope you guys are doing the same. We're going to start this bad boy off in the next 30 minutes and counting. We are live also on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Extra Digit Movement on YouTube. Make sure you guys go subscribe. And we're live on YouTube and Facebook on Wednesday nights, 9:25 Eastern, 8:25 Central. Our YouTube channel again is Extra Digit Movement. I don't know why. I guess I can't handle watch parties. That's all right. We get them on the back. Okay, guys, let's make it happen. So listen, I want you to do me a favor. We're talking money tonight. We're talking wealth. We're talking success. We're talking abundance. We're talking about the rules of the wealth. I want you to do me a favor. If you're brand new, I want you to write down on a sheet of paper 4, 3, 2, and 1. But I want you to write it vertically under each other. The 4 is the 4 challenges that we all face financially. The 3 are the 3 solutions to overcome those challenges. The 2 are the 2 objectives that everybody in this country should have. And the 1 is the 1 company that's pulling all of this together under one umbrella, making Wealth Real Financial. So we got 4 challenges, we got 3 solutions, we got 2 objectives, and we got 1 company making all of this happen. Now we got some very, very special people doing some very, very special things. We have one of our $1 million ring earners, Miss Cashflow Christie, and her crew. I'm talking about Herschel Gibbs, is a 7-figure earner from home, Christy Howard is a millionaire ring club earner in Making Wealth Real. Miss Kim Whitfield replaced her job's income. I want you to hear me. Had to relocate, took a position making less money, replaced that income that it took her to make in several years, replaced it in months. And Mr. Marvin Green, one of our fastest growing directors, overriding all of North Florida and even into Chicago, the four of them are coming together on one Zoom this coming Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss a millionaire ring earner, the first female, a millionaire in the industry, the fastest growing organization in North Florida, and the person who can show you how to replace your income just like that, all come together on one Zoom. You want to be there. They're going to show you the power of this sheet, but they're going to do it a different way. Let me show you what this means. If you guys understand our countdown, 4, 3, 2, 1, you'll find out that it's not hard to get wealthy in America. It's just that you have to do it with strategy. Put this in a side note. Strategy over sales. Strategy over sales. Now, what is strategy? Well, the first thing you got to do to get wealthy is you got to figure out who's stopping you from getting wealthy. Inflation means the value of your dollar drops. That means it keeps you from getting wealthy if business owners can increase their prices, but you can't increase your revenue. See, the problem with inflation is simple. It sneaks up on you. And once you understand that daycare is up and healthcare is up and nail care is up and groceries are up, barbers are charging more and hairstylists are charging more and restaurants are charging more. But here's the question you got to ask yourself. Is your money more? See, the reason people don't make it in America is because if everybody else can increase their prices, but you can't increase your income at the same rate, it doesn't matter how many times you get a pay raise. If it's just a cost of living raise, you always lose it. That's the first thing you got to remember. Number two is taxes. Now, there's nothing silent about taxes. We call taxes the chainsaw massacre. Taxes reach in and take the first 1/3 of your check. So if you work a job, there's nothing wrong with a job, but I got to get you to understand the second challenge people face. Be thankful, but not satisfied. See, the challenge with a job is that it's called a W-2. And in this country, W-2 means take the taxes off the top. So what that means is you're making more money and they're taking more money. You actually work for the government from January to April if all you have is a job. Now, if your boss says, you know what, we're going to start you off, you hired in January, but we can't get your first paycheck to April. You walk out of there. You be like, no, I need my paycheck now. Well, the government does the same thing. You only really get paid for 8 months out of the year. The government takes 4 months in taxes over the course of the 12 months. So people wonder why they're struggling financially. It's not that you don't make a lot of money. It's that the taxes are too high. 3, debt. Here's a note for you guys. Taxes cause debt. Debt takes the second third of your income. So if you work for the federal government from January to April, you actually work from the bank for the banks from May to August. Because if you make $50,000 a year and the government takes 18, you only take home 32. Now people wonder why they can't survive off of 32 when your pay stub and your acceptance letter on the job said 50. Yeah, I know. So what they have to do is they got to get a car note to buy the car because the taxes were taken. They got to get credit cards to float because the taxes were taken. They got to get a mortgage and a high interest rate because they couldn't put down a big down payment because the taxes were taken. Taxes cause the ripple effect of most people's finances, and debt is the byproduct of taxes coming out. Now, number 4, big business. We call big business the money trap. Do you know that big business takes the final third of your money? So look, here's my thing, right? I'm an English major. I got my degree from Morehouse in 97. I thought I was going to law school. So I got my degree in English. Somebody told me that an English degree preps you for law school because all the reading and writing and studying. Well, thank God he had another plan. Y'all don't want to see me in the courtroom. But I I know that 1/3, as bad as I was in math, plus 1/3 is 3/3. All your money's gone if the banks, the government, and big business had their way. You would never have any money left. So income shifting is simple. Income shifting simply means shifting your money back away from the people who shifted it away from you. Income shifting. So what this means is this: if you want to be wealthy, everybody in this country can be wealthy. But to do that, you got to first get your money back from the people who are stopping you from getting wealthy. And the biggest two that's stopping you from getting wealthy are the government and the bank. I want y'all to understand this, because if you don't get this, you'll get nothing else. If the largest account in the world is the U.S. Treasury, and the second largest account in the world is the government, I'm sorry, that's the U.S. Treasury, is the Federal Reserve. How did they become so large? Easy. They tricked the people into making deposits and taxes and deposits and interest. So you wonder why the banks and the government run this country. It's because the people who had all the power said, here, give me a tax refund. Here, give me a high interest loan. Here, give me a payday loan. Here, give me a mortgage. Give me a car note. Give me a visa. Give me a student loan. Give me a refund. State taxes, federal taxes, local taxes, property taxes, ad valorem taxes, capital gain taxes, luxury taxes. You wonder why you don't have no money? Because they tricked us. So here's what you have to do. It's not hard. All you got to do is shift your money back. Legally, ethically, and morally. Here's how. The first thing you got to do is understand that we have to get your cash flow up. See, your cash flow, there are two cash flow cycles, negative and positive. People with a negative cash flow cycle, it costs you money not having money. If I swipe my card if I swipe my debit card and the money's not there, the bank will pay it, but it's going to be a $28 fee attached, like NSF, right? If I pay my rent late, it's due on the 6th, but I pay it on the 19th. They'll take it, but it's going to have a late fee. See, in this country, if your cash flow is negative, it costs you more money not to have any. And if your cash flow is positive, you get to keep more of your money. Why do you think wealthy people stay wealthy? Because wealthy people don't pay for nothing. Broke people pay for things 2 and 3 times because the country views you as a risk. So if I'm broke and my credit score is a 316, why is my interest rate 39%? That's how this country works. The first thing we got to do is flip your cash flow around. So if you have 28 to 33% in taxes coming out, you'll never be able to have positive cash flow. A business pays 18 to 23% in taxes. And capital gains, which is investments, pay 15% in taxes. So if you just look at the two extremes, guys, the government and a job getting 28 to 33%, giving 28 to 33% away to the government. A business owner gets to keep 18 to 23%. Gets to keep his money and pay 18 to 23%. But you know who pays the least amount of taxes? Money. So when they say the rich get richer and the poor stay poor, it's true. Wealthy people make 67% of their money with money. Poor people make 100% of their money with labor. So you'll never get wealthy because the taxes aren't designed for you to get wealthy. So what do? We introduce people to a home-based business with MWR Financial for $228 one time. $119 a month. Now, Brian, what does that do? Well, the first thing it does, it puts you in the middle column. Now you have a business. People miss this. If you don't have a business, you throwing $20 a day out the window in taxes anyway. So the minute you get sick of losing $600 a month, you will start a home-based business too. I want you guys to get this, all right? You already have a cell phone. You already have because a lot of y'all looking at me on your cell phone or your laptop or your iPad. You get to write that stuff off. You got internet already, but you don't have a 1099, you gotta be careful. You got gas in your car already, but if you don't have a 1099, you gotta be careful. You got internet, you got square footage in your house. All these things that you already have can lower your taxes, but you gotta do it through a 1099. See, when you get the tax philosophy, you'll get wealthy. Because that's all wealthy people worry about. How can I give less money away? Broke people say, how can I get a flat screen today? It's just a mentality. So what happens is when you invest $228 and start a home-based business with Making Wealth Real, not only do we give you a home-based business, we give you these experts called Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max. Now, I want you guys to write this down. The word max is after each other, right? Money, credit, equity, and wealth. The 228 puts you in business. The 228 now also gives you a staff of experts that's helping you in 4 areas of your finances. Money Max is a staff of enrolled agents that are IRS certified. That's the highest level of taxation you can have. Enrolled agents from the IRS are now showing you how to take your home-based business, parlay it with your job, and get less taxes out of your job now that you have a home-based business. So now, legally, ethically, and morally, your boss has to take what's called your Form W-4, send it to the government that our IRS agents, certified agents, filled out, and you give yourself an instant pay raise in your paycheck. Why? Well, because in layman terms, the government is saying if you have a business, your job deserves more money and less taxes. So the middle class, the best way to start playing the wealthy game is to open a home-based business. That's Money Max. Think about it. $119 a month, you got a staff of experts lowering your taxes and bringing you more money than the $119. It's called a profit. Credit Max is a staff of experts who are getting all the illegal and erroneous things removed off your credit report. Guys, put this in your comments. There are laws to protect us. Okay? The Federal Credit Whatever Act said creditors can't just throw something on your bureau, on your TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, and then drop your score like that. They can't make you pay a high interest rate just because they said so. They have to prove it. But the bureaus are so backed up, they don't even, a lot of times, follow those steps, and that stuff has to come off. We have experts that are going to help you automatically remove erroneous things off your credit report. Oh, I got a gentleman who just popped up in the studio with me. He's the epitome of all these codes. Equity Max, so Credit Max is the raising of your credit score, which lowers your taxes. Money Max is the lowering of your taxes. Wait, I said that wrong. Credit Max is the lowering of your, getting erroneous things off your credit and raising your credit score. That's Credit Max. Money Max is the lowering of your taxes and increasing your cash flow. So everything bad goes down. Everything good goes up. Equity Max is your millionaire game plan and your debt-free date that's been set for you. So now you enter your mortgage into our software, enter your credit cards, enter your student loans. You enter these things into our software, and then it kicks out a number to show you your debt-free date and your millionaire date, and it helps you reorganize your debt to pay it all off faster. Derek Ray is in the building. Derek Ray is a good extra digit soldier, literally. What's up, Derek Ray?
Hey, Hey, what's going on? Mic check. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. First of all, man, I can't tell you enough. Thank you for everything you've done for our country. We appreciate you.
Hey, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
No doubt. Derek, will you please tell people you got Money Max, Credit Max, and Equity? I know for sure. Do you have a Money Max testimony?
Money Max, I do. Yes, I did do all three pillars.
All three pillars. Tell the people how these experts have helped you in each of those pillars. Give each pillar maybe 30 seconds. Break them down. Money Max did this. Credit Max did this. Equity Max did this.
All right, with Money Max, like I say, they helped me shift a lot of money back to me. Like I say, after I got my W-4 adjusted, and I was before that time, I was bringing home $2,500 every 2 weeks. But after I shifted my income back to me and got everything adjusted to my W-4, now I'm bringing home $3,000 every week. So it's kind of like an extra $500 every 2 weeks, which is a total $1,000 a month I got from the Money Max. And then,
real quick, just to put some math to it, you gave yourself a $12,000 a year raise. The experts help you adjust the form and turn it in.
Absolutely, it was that easy.
$12,000 a year, no extra hours, no extra nothing.
Didn't do nothing extra.
All right, Credit Max.
All right, Credit Max was the same thing. When they checked out, I turned in my credit reports, and they basically went through all my credit. They took anything that was derogatory off of it. But just let you know one note: when I went into the business, my credit wasn't that bad. I was in like the high 700s already, and so 790, 780. So after I turned in all my paperwork and everything, they went through it. And about maybe 8 weeks to 9 weeks later, almost 3 months if you round up, my credit score kept increasing to like 10 points at a time, then 15 points. It went to 800, and then it went to 815. Then its last stop I checked, it was at 830.
Come on now. So you went from the sevens to the high sevens to the low eights, mid
to the low eights. Yeah.
Nice. Now,
I love it.
What happened with Equity Max? How many years did they shave off the Big Threes plan?
Now with Equity Max, they had me set up on the creditors plan, had me set up paying off all my debts till I would reach about the age of 90 to 100 years old, somewhere around it in that time. So I would not live that probably at all. But with the Equity Max folks, their plan is shaved everything down to 9 years of paying off all my debt.
9 years instead of over 50.
It's still over 50 years. That's why I say, wow.
That's crazy. Now, there's not a person watching this webinar who doesn't need one or two of those services, or at least know someone who does. Am I right?
Absolutely. So one or two.
You lined up for Wealth Max now, huh?
Lined up for the Wealth Max. But not only me, I'm lining up for my son and my daughter. They just did the application 2 weeks ago. And so they already at the pre-approval stages that is going through the process. So my son and daughters opened up their own separate accounts for the private reserve.
So just so you guys know what Wealth Max does, that's the fourth pillar, is now that you have some extra money, taxes down, debt down, credit scores up, right? Attitude up, cash flow up. Now you got some extra money. You want to put it somewhere where you get double-digit returns. Well, we have licensed professionals that'll do a private consultation with you as part of your membership and show you how to purchase land in the path of growth out in California. The most expensive real estate in the country is out in Antelope Valley. Our membership gets it to us at a discount. And then we can sell our deed in 5, 6, 7 years when the area just outside of LA starts blowing up like the Olympics is going to be there in 2028. Warren Buffett just invested $2.8 billion with a B in this area. We own deeds to that property, and our membership gets it at a discount. So, Derek, I appreciate it, man. Look forward to you building that legacy with your family. Thanks for showing all three pillars in one swoop.
All right. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Have a good evening.
You're welcome, man. So, I'm telling you guys, $228 one time, and I'm going to zip through and show you what this does for your income. So the first thing you did, you recognized the 4 problems. That's number 1. Right? Recap. Inflation, taxes, debt, big business. So now you know what's stopping you. There's nothing else out there stopping you but these guys. Now you have shifted your cash flow back to you because you can adjust your W-4 and pay the lower tax rate as a business owner, and eventually pay capital gains taxes, which is 15% instead of 18, instead of 23, and definitely instead of 28 to 33. Then you got the members or the experts giving our members Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max that Derek just broke down. Now, we get paid 10 different ways if you want to refer the business to people. See, so now for the first time tonight, believe it or not, as we go, you can also make money 10 different ways introducing the home-based business. You don't have to. But one of the things that we do is if you introduce a person and they say, I like this, I'm at home, COVID has us out of people's faces, right? You earn $50 for everyone that you personally introduce. No big deal, nothing to write home about. But here's where the magic comes. The second way you get paid is you earn anywhere from 10 to 75 off anybody they introduce. So guys, I turned a $228 investment and got 100,000% return. Plus. I didn't say $100,000. I said 100,000%. That's way more than $100,000. Okay, you have to take the 228 and add 3 zeros on the back end and then double it. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, it's been amazing. My 1-year anniversary will be at the end of this month. We also have luxury car bonuses, anywhere from $500 to $1,250 to $3,000. You got people in extra digit buying the car of their dreams, the truck of their dreams, or you can just keep the money. Every month, the company's going to give you $500, $1,250, or $3,000, and you get to keep the money or get a car. Also, we get these text messages every single day. Our daily guarantee ranges anywhere from $5 to $1,000. I'm very, very fortunate right now to be at the $500 level. So today, 500 came in. And yesterday, 500 came in. And yesterday, 500 came in. And the day before, 500 came in. These are our minimums, right? My next tier is level 10 for $1,000. The next day, a lead came in the middle. 500 came in. So can you guys imagine if nothing else, you just make $15,000 a month? If I don't do anything else, that's 15 grand a month minimum. And then it'll be 30 grand a month in no time. And you can start off just like I did with $5 and go all the way up to $1,000 a day. Just by what? Not recruiting people, not begging people, not biting, not borrowing, not begging, chasing. By showing people that these experts can help them with their own money, and you get points and pay that equates to more pay, more points, more pay for doing the exact same thing. I'm not even going to tell you about our presidential bonus that goes all the way up to $100,000 a month, because some of y'all can't even fathom that. Just know, start off with the one for 500, and it goes all the way up to 100 grand a month. So guys, you've successfully shifted your income because now your taxes are down from your job. Your home-based business income is up. Now you're taking all this new money and putting it into the third solution, which is what? Investing. And our experts are standing by to look at your situation and help you invest. So with that being said, guys, listen. You now have 2 objectives that you can hit. One, your current lifestyle is paid for by your labor. But 2, your future lifestyle should be paid for by your investments. What you guys always remember, if you're not investing, you'll have to work for the rest of your life. So if money's not bringing you more money, then your labor is going to bring you money. And if all you got is your labor bringing you money, you'll never make any money. Very important. So with that being said, the one company bringing it all together is Making Wealth Real Financial. And that's our 4-3-2 objective, one company breakdown. Get with the person who invited you. Let them know, hey, I'm a number 3. That means I'm out. Don't need any extra money. My lifestyle is fine. I'm good to go. A number 2 says I want that membership. Shoot, it's not $228. It's not $119. The membership is $79. $79 a month. The experts are helping you monthly. Get all your finances in order, and you can become a member. Or number one says, Brian, you could have shut up with the $500 a day text. You could have shut up when Derek Ray talked about his family's changing over the past year. You could have shut up. You got $1 Million Ring earner Cash Flow Christie, the first female $1 Million Residual Club earner in the company, doing a presentation Saturday at 10 a.m. And her crew of people, some are seven-figure earners in the industry. Others are dominating whole areas. Others have replaced their job, income. All of them on one Zoom this Saturday at 10 a.m. The details you'll be given by the person who invited you. If you're number one and you're ready to go, we want to show you how to maximize Cash Flow Christie's presentation coming up this Saturday. Let us know. Get signed up tonight. Get your password and website. We'll show you how to take Thursday and Friday and invite a boatload of people to the private Zoom, VIP Zoom on Saturday with Cash Flow Christie. And we'll see you guys then and get signed up tonight. I'm Brian Beane, Senior Magazines. Let us know if you're 3, 2, or 1. Have a good evening.